Alright people, this next piece right here is my least favorite to deal with, but I have found the satisfaction of dealing with a rib meat to be something I'm happy to do now, because I used to not really keep this meat and I'm not so familiar what to do with it. I'm going to show you some of what I do. It's a lot of guessing because I cut off what don't look right and what I keep what looks right. But I've never really seen a good video or had someone who knows a lot about butchering this kind of meat to really mentor me and tell me, you know, what to save and what not to save, and if there's a easier way to do it. Like, see that right there? I'm gonna cut that off. And that's, to me, good sausage meat right there. I'll take that and I'll put that as sausage meat. I'm gonna just put that aside over there. Same right here. I'll just take that meat off of there. I mean, I'm just doing what it feels right. That's a pretty piece of meat. I know a lot of hunters, they'll just discard this. Sad, since there's so much meat and this poor animal died for me to eat it. So I took off all that meat I could. Here's some more. I don't want to get into too much of the ethics of it, but I believe all living things of this universe, of our God, and we gotta be, we're the stewards of the entire ecosystem, so it's on us to do things right, balances and stuff. There's some meat right there. See, if you cut these, I've seen British takedowns of you know, red deer or roe deer or whatever the heck they call them deers up there, the little bitty ones, look like little lambs, and they do it like lambs. They butcher it like a lamb would be butchered, and they get lamb shanks and stuff like that. And I guess I could do that. That looks like where a gland would be right there. I'm gonna take that whole piece out. So, yeah, that looks good. So, I don't do mine like them. So watching those videos is pretty much pointless to me. And rib takedown just takes, I mean, I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I end up with a lot of meat off of it, so it's, hopefully it's more right. There ain't nothing but flappy pieces in the back here, so I don't think there's anything there for me to save on that. Maybe right there. So what I do is I just start and follow the ribs. up like that. And I take out a piece of meat like that. That's how I do it. Whether or not that's right or wrong, I don't know. But it's worked for me. Some people say, why not put a rack of ribs on the grill? Well, I've done that before, and I can tell you, it tastes pretty good. But it's not the thing that I would do the most with this, I guess. So maybe up at a deer camp that would be good. I just seeing that they had a big piece of meat on there, so I decided to cut that off. Something right there. Anyway, so I'm going to continue back to this. Beautiful pieces of meat. Alright, I just hit the camera, so I have to readjust it. Why would anyone want to let that go to waste? You fellas out there that are still discarding those ribs, just take a look at this video. I mean, if you know guys that do it, tell them, hey, take a look. This, you know, this guy who don't know much, at least he gets his meat out of it. It's, look at it. If you look, it's going to be quite a few pounds of meat. Here, let's cut this off. So. It's a good little piece of meat right there. The knife is definitely duller. Gotta put that on the stove, it looks like. That sharpening rod is not really getting it. I bought that knife the other day. It was having a sale and they were touting it as a great knife. And it was for a bit. That is a cleaned rib right there. That's the trash I got off of it. And this is the bounty of meat that you get to add from keeping that rib. I'm telling you, I know a lot of guys that throw ribs away. Don't do it, fella. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. So we're gonna put that in the ice chest and get another one.